In today's video, we are going to be talking about tags and the importance of tags in segmenting your lists and having a much easier way of communicating and working with groups of people within your CRM. You are going to be working out of the contacts section predominantly for this. So you'll want to be on the contacts page. And across the top, as we've talked about in other videos, these are your smart lists. So check out the smart list video if you haven't seen that yet. And then I have used this search bar for the test one tag. So that's option number 2. These again are tagged lists. This is a tagged list. The other option for tagging is going to advanced filters. And you can type the word tag, or you can scroll down until you get to tag. So click on that, and then you can just type in your tag that you're looking for and click on it and make sure you apply. So those are really the 3 easiest ways: through a smart list, through a search, or through advanced filters. Once you've done that, you want to know how to add tags as a bulk or remove tags bulk or individually. We're going to start with bulk adding. So this is my list of test one tags. We are going to select maybe 3 of them. And so select who you want to add a tag to. Come over here to the More drop down. You're going to click on that and you're going to do Add Tags. Once you've done that, I usually just add tag, and you could say like test 2. And then you're going to type in your tag that you want to type, or your tag you want to add. I'm going to do test 2 so you can see there is not a test 2. It didn't come up in the drop-down list. So you want to click on the plus, and that will automatically add that tag. You want to make sure it is selected here. And once you've done that, you're going to click on Add Tag. And it's that simple. It's so easy. You can go to check progress if you want to. We'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, typically I just dismiss it. And so we'll just go see how our test 2 tagged group is coming along. It will show here 0% process so far. But we're going to go back to the smart lists on our contacts page. And I'm going to change this in the search bar to test 2 and see if it's done yet. Okay, our test 2 tag has been added, and you can see it over here on the right-hand side. Now we want to remove test 1. So we're going to select those same 3 people. And if you were in a smart list and you wanted just to remove 20 people from it, you could select the people and take it off. Come back over here to the drop-down list, go to remove tag, and we're going to do remove tag. And then you want to click on test 1 for your tag, and it brought it up. So we're going to click on the test 1 tag. It should show up in your box here. If this is someone you're removing from your system, you can do remove all tags, but I would recommend not doing that unless you really truly want to get rid of all tags. So we're going to remove the tags, and that will take a couple of minutes. So while that is working, I want to just share with you a couple of other things of why do we do tags to begin with. Tags help us segment our list. If you are working with Puzzle Perfect Studio, your list was brought in with tags. One note is we have put in unknown tag for any list that you've given to us that doesn't have a tag. So if you didn't have active client or newsletter or any other kind of tag that you've given us, we have put in unknown. So I would recommend that you come in here first and you choose unknown and go down and start adding tags to them. So in the meantime, let's see if our test 1 tag is updated. And it looks like it is not quite ready for us. So while we're still waiting for that, let's go in and look at Josephine. And Josephine, we want to take out her tag. individually. So there's two ways to remove tags individually, and you could do what we just did, but I would recommend that you just come in and scroll down to the tag section and you simply click off of it. And if you want to add a tag and we want to add her to the test 2 group, then we just add it in there. So easy. So you can add tags individually, you can add tags in bulk, and then the other way that you'll see tags is in the conversations page. And on the right-hand side under tags, you'll see a complete list. You can add a tag there. You also can X out, but I'm just going to give you a quick warning. These don't always work perfectly. So I would recommend you not do it this way. So if you see, oh, I can add a tag here or I can remove a tag here, it may not actually do what you think it's going to do. So go into the contact individually and change it there. Let's go ahead now. Oh, great. Our test 1 is down to 1 person in it. And our test 2 should have 3 people in it. Oh no, we have 4 because we added someone in individually. So now we have our 4 there. So just as a use case, how do we use this? And I'm just going to give you a couple of examples. Let's say you have a promotion that you're running for your current clients, and you want to say it's a Easter promotion, for example. You might go ahead and select your people that you want, but you don't want Josephine in this for some reason. She doesn't need to get this. You would go ahead and add a tag, Easter promo. As your clients come in and they purchase or they say no, I'm going to come in and take off their tag. So let's say Jane says, no, don't want it. So I'm going to take off her tag because I don't want any follow-up messages to her because she already said no. If they've purchased, I might add a new tag that says Easter promo purchased, or I might just take it off. It just depends on how specific you want to be. I love to have a purchase tag. That way it helps me just keep track of who are my purchasers, but it's completely up to you how you want to do that. You also may have gone to an event, and that event, you received 50 leads, for example. And you want to send out a promotion, hey, met you at this event, and it's all the same. It's a marketing email or a marketing SMS. Go ahead and add a tag for that group of people. You will have imported that list into your system. Add the tag for that event. And then as you follow up and as you hold appointments or you get no's, go ahead and update the tags appropriately. We will talk more about tagging in relationship to your marketing and follow-up in the future. Also know that our system will automatically add tags like unsubscribe, bounced email, D&Ds. So just be aware that there are tags the system is automatically doing. And if you see a tag and you're unsure, be sure to reach out to us. If you're like, can I delete this tag? Ask us before you do. It might affect your automations. Okay, happy tagging. Hope this is super helpful.